Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Recently, a new magazine has been arriving in our homes, and it's something that should be of interest to you. It's all about you and your community. Welcome Dan Goff and Dustin Grady from My Community Magazine Spanish Fork to the table.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Hello, guys.
Thank you.
Hi. Thank you for coming.
So
I was
excited.
just telling you guys before we went on air, I did get my magazine in the mail. I just have not opened it yet. So we're excited to
It's really easy.
Here you go.
There you go.
You can open it right
Is that
now.
how you do it? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, it is.
Enough.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about who are you?
Well, I'm Dan and this is Dustin.
Okay, so that's enough of that, Dan.
So let's get to the magazine.
But the two of you, so was it your idea? How did this come together? What's the inspiration?
The inspiration is I've been trying to find a way to connect the community with the businesses in the community, the people with the businesses for
Okay.
years.
Okay.
And all the marketing and advertising options that we have just didn't ever feel right. I've been doing this for over a decade, magazines and whatnot. Never felt right. So the last 7 or so years I've been coming up with this idea. And recently I partnered with Dustin to help me execute it because this guy is a dynamo out there and he just connects everything with everyone and fills in all my gaps.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
we just brought this and created it and made a magazine for everyone.
Yeah, and the concept is you'll find it in other states quite broadly. In fact, a couple years ago, Dan partnered to help see what kind of things they did that made it so successful, and brought that back in, and we incorporate a lot of their really good ideas with the local ideas that we had to make it really fun, and we think we've made it a perfect magazine.
So let me ask you, this is just for Spanish Fork. Is this your first magazine, or are you also in other cities currently?
So this is our first monthly magazine that we're doing with this style. But we are going to all the South County communities.
Okay.
So every community will have their own unique magazine.
Yes.
So we're not repurposing
Right, I get-
articles and
yeah.
things. It's all about their community, your community, Spanish Fork right now.
So this is your first
Yes.
Yeah.
experience getting your feet wet, jumping in.
Yeah, October came out, the November
Yeah.
issue at the end of October. That was the first one everyone
Well, I
got.
think you're starting in the best community.
Yes, you are.
Hello.
Not only just because I love the community, but our business community
It's
It's great.
Yeah, and our readership is great, and they like to support each other. I really think
Right.
Spanish Fork residents like to shop local and support
We've
local
noticed
business.
that, and I mean, I'm local. I live in Salem. My mom graduated from Spanish Fork, and yeah, so it was just clearly, obviously, not only the biggest town in South County to start at, but all those reasons made a lot of sense.
Right.
It has a tight sense of community here. The residents love their businesses. They love their community. They love their identity.
Yeah.
As Spanish Fork.
They do.
And so that is exactly what we're trying to accomplish with the magazine, is help foster that and build that and play on that.
So
Yeah.
what are some of the different aspects of the magazine that you guys like or wanted to tell us about?
Go for it.
Well, the first thing on the cover is the feature family. We want to feature the community in the magazine. And this is one of the best ways to do it, to get people to know each other. And so we really want the residents to nominate their neighbors or whoever in town that they want to see on the magazine, and then we just put them on there. It doesn't have to be anyone special. We just want the
Just a
regular
story.
families that are down the street and say, hey, look, we're going to show them, showcase them, spotlight them, tell their special story of why they help make Spanish Fork a better place.
And when we
That's
say it
fun.
doesn't have to be anyone special, everyone's special.
I was
because
gonna say the same
we
thing,
highlight that. They're so unique and so different. But we're saying they don't have to be the millionaires who are always on the magazines or the people who
Right.
donate whatever.
Yeah.
They're just your neighbor. And that's the
kinda
cool
like
part
when we
about
want
it.
Right,
people
but
to come
everyone
in
has a
here
story.
and share their story. No, I don't
Yeah.
have a story. We're like
yes, you
everyone
do.
has
Yes.
a story. Come
Yep.
and share it. No,
Yes.
nobody wants to hear my story.
Well, and that's kind of what Pete said, like, oh, we're kind of trying to accomplish the same thing here, just in print version.
yeah,
Wow.
which is great.
Human interest stories.
Yes.
Right.
And then business stories. I mean, just all the things that you are able to read about. I love that.
Well, I'm just looking here. It's like you have the community calendar, so you're going through, I mean, lots of informational stuff as well.
Absolutely.
Wow, guys. Dogs featuring our puppies.
All the pets people love, absolutely.
It
Yeah.
sounds like your future goals are to conquer South County. Like you want one, Salem, Payson, Springville,
Yeah.
all those. Okay. And then
Right.
do you want to eventually go north or just kind of see how that?
Well, that'll give
How
us
that
enough
goes.
for now, but
Yeah.
Communities. Communities are still communities.
Yeah.
They have like, Orem's too far spread. There's too many people. People don't care. Down here, people care.
People do care.
So when we branch out from that, whenever that is, it will be to like-minded communities where people are still holding together and coming together and care about each other, and we'll just help reinforce that, and we'll help
love
bring this to them so they can keep that sense of community even when there's growth, like that's happening all over
Yeah.
the place.
Right. And how often is a magazine coming out?
Monthly.
Monthly?
Yeah, monthly issues.
Wow. So
Yeah.
do your advertisers, if we have any businesses watching, they just need to get a hold of you and you sell monthly, quarterly, annual?
So for the advertisers, they contract for anywhere around a year to plus.
Okay.
Typically, these kinds of magazines in other parts of the country do 1, 2, 3 year contracts.
Okay.
But this is pretty new for around here, so the businesses are not used to that.
Yeah.
So we offer just slightly shorter length
Okay.
contracts than 1, 2, 3 years, so they can try it out for a little bit shorter time.
Right.
But this kind of advertising needs longer time. You'll know it's not a coupon magazine for businesses.
Right.
They're
Right.
sponsors, similar to when they sponsor like the Fiesta Days magazine. They're just showing the community that they support the community and they're sponsoring it. So you see them in the magazine, and over time that just helps establish that relationship, like Dan was saying, to really connect the residents and the businesses better.
Are you printing here local as well? Like if somebody wanted to reach out, where are your offices located?
Our office is in Orem,
Okay.
and that's because I've been doing magazines for quite a long time, and I've gone all the way from Santaquin all the way up into Salt Lake County.
Okay.
And Orem's very central to that.
Yep. I wondered you had the printing background. So is
Yeah.
it a printing background and a marketing background? Is that?
Dustin's an energetic, awesome, can do anything
I'm
background.
the editor.
And he has a good editing background. I'm more the publisher. I have the print background, the sales background. But Dustin does sales too. It's like sales is easy. It's something you can teach.
Yes.
So I learn all the time.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
So what
this
are
is
you
really
most
neat.
looking forward to in your upcoming editions?
Well, you'll notice, for example, in this one right there on that page, are winners of our decorating contest for Christmas. And
That
so
was
the
cute.
contest that we do is probably one of the more fun parts because
Agreed.
the community really engages with that.
Right.
So we have our spring/Easter decorating contest coming up in 2 months. And then monthly we have a coloring contest for kids and adults to get involved in.
Okay.
And Macy's sponsors that with gift cards to the winners, and other random contests like to get in the magazine. We want the community to tell us their stories and
Okay.
whatever things they have to say, their advice, their whatever. And that's an article writing contest that we do regularly that people win cash for that by
That's
getting into the
fun.
magazine.
That is neat
So
too.
we're always excited about that. And you saw that, like the puppies, people send
Yes.
us pictures of their pets.
Oh, that's gonna
So
go
for us,
fast.
it's really fun to be in constant engagement with the community, getting their stories, getting their feedback, whatever it is. Getting the student athlete of the month from one of the high schools,
Yeah,
getting the
that's-
performing arts student. So that keeps us really tied to the community, and we
It
like
looks
that.
like you have Mayor Mendenhall. We had him on Studio Chatter last time.
Yeah.
Because it's the perfect time to meet him because he
Yes.
just
Right,
took.
right.
just
Do you
took his
have like
seat.
a food corner, a food review?
Go back a couple pages.
Yes, we
Hey.
do. We love our food corner. So we have
so
recipes. We have recipes for everybody. We have
Oh,
a
you
professional
mean the
food
other way.
critic that comes
There you go.
out
Right here.
and does local restaurants and gives his 2 bits on local restaurants and what to expect when you go eat there and
Okay,
what
so
dishes
this
are the
Molina's
best.
Mexican food. My husband and I drove our side by side back down there in the fall.
Oh yeah?
It was delicious.
Oh, awesome.
So good. Like if you guys need, it's just down in Canyon Creek.
Yeah.
By Hope Avenue.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
So yummy.
We
It's
love
kind of
all those
reminded
things.
me of like the newspaper, right?
It kind of is,
Of
yeah.
like
An
you could
updated version.
But yes,
yeah,
a
an
better
updated,
version.
right?
Yes.
But like that local feel and like what's going on currently within
Yeah.
our world.
Well, this is
Absolutely.
going to
Yeah.
be fun. Welcome to Spanish Fork.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
guys
You're gonna
so
be a
much.
great
So
fit.
much.
Absolutely.
Coming up on Studio Chatter, custom furniture at a reasonable price. Stay with us to learn more.